How are you finding it, Ty? I mean, you've been in, I think, every TV show in England that you've been able to get on. You know, I think you probably, with the exception of Nikki, you've probably had more media coverage in your own country than Chris and I and Greg have ever had.
Yeah, it's been amazing, really. Whether it benefited me or not, I've done everything. You know, whether it was magazines, newspapers, TV, radio, I just did everything. You know, I did 2 months where I was just flat out, 3 things a day. You know, newspaper would call me in the morning, magazine would call later, and I'd be down to London for a TV thing in the afternoon. And it was just sick, I was just loving it. But it kind of all slowed down a bit. I did something a couple of weeks ago, I did a kids program, which was pretty cool. And yeah, just everyone keeps telling me it's the hardest one to retain, so...
It didn't really work out real well for me, so...
No, but you were... I mean, Chris, that was just, you know, that was one of those things. I think you were just starting to actually find your feet. Yeah. I think you were just starting to deal with the situation of being world champion. I think you were just... You lost your favourite engine in the last Grand Prix of 12.
It's been revived, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been revived. She's back.
You can't go backwards, Chris. You've always got to go forward.
No way. It's too good. No, that was... Yeah, like you said, this year wasn't going real good, and I think even being world champion, I had 10 points in a GP, and they'd be asking, like, what happened?
But it's
and that was hard. I was like,
it's a heartbeat, isn't it?
Yeah, 10 points is good.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
So that was probably the hardest bit, just taking that all in when they'd come at you for not winning the GP or being in a final or something. But yeah, the first half was tough, and then when I sort of worked it out and got going a bit and got better, it sort of all come undone. So that was just write that one off, really. And
yeah.
Did you have a favourite one, Jace, that you won?
Grand Prix or championship?
World championship.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. The list is gone forever.
I don't know if you can remember that far back, but I was actually second for 3 years in a row. So to finally win the World Championship in 2004 for me was pretty special, because for a few years I didn't actually think I was going to win one. I thought I was going to be close. Like Nikki said, 2003 came down to the last semi-final. I'd had a few issues before that, a couple of Grand Prix before, but mate, your first World Championship, I think it's always a little bit special. I think until you win it, you're never quite sure if you can. No. Nikki, I think, as you said, 2003, you probably didn't expect to be world champion maybe that year, but you went away and actually took a few years off from being world champion. But 2007, 2008, you built that. Yeah, and I have to be honest, I actually learned a bit from you the way you did that. And 2009, I felt that I kind of did a similar sort of thing. Greg, 2011, 100%. I think you built your year.
I think all three of you guys, when you won a world championship, just dominated the whole year. Like your one in 09, I think it was, you just watching, you looked like you just won pretty much every GP. You smashed it in 2011 and yourself in 2 years.
Me, Jason and Greg can probably look at it like, as you say, we are building it. We build it up.
Yeah.
I feel the new generation, they're not building sort of anything. They do it on the just the way, you know, it's a different generation. Sorry?
It just happened.
Yeah, that's what I feel. We had to really plan every little bit, you know, over the way. And you guys, I admire the way you do it. You're such a big talented rider. I have never been a big talent rider. I had to work really, really hard for everything what I have been doing. When I see things you guys are doing, it's like amazing, you know, on the bike.
But don't you think, Nikki, that now that they've been world champion once, that they can start to build it? Because that's what I'm saying. You in 2003, I know certainly myself in 2004, I didn't build anything. I just wanted to win it.
Yeah,
I didn't care how it worked.
Yeah.